Hello all, welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today we are going to see the aggregate function in PySpark. So mostly aggregate function means when we are doing aggregation like sum, mean, max, average and count. So these are the aggregate function. So today we are going to see sum, mean, max, average and count in the PySpark. Let's see. So already I just created the, let me create one cluster. Okay, I create a new cluster, create and attach. Okay, till now it will connected. I can just write like rename my aggregate functions, right? Can just rename our notebook, right? Now I just import the all the types and function, right? From pyspark dot tilde it will connect to the cluster, right? Functions, import all functions we want to import, then from pyspark.sql.types import all, right? And I can like also from pyspark.sql.window import window. Then till now when cluster is connected we can create the data frame also. So now first we are going to create the data. Then whenever you want to create data or like header, just add the square bracket, then first row in the round bracket. Now suppose first we have 101 as a id, then name is AA, and then next one is suppose salary 1000. I can just copy this first row, then second row I can give the 2, then 2000. So I can copy one more 103, and here I can copy one more and I can copy one more, and here I can give the blank, totally blank. Let's see, I can remove this one, or I can like till now I can keep only 3 records, right? So now this is our records, id, name and salary, right? So here 103 104, I can make 104, and here let me change name is BB, then CC, and then DD, right? These are we have the four row. Now let me give the column name, that is schema. So again whenever you want to give the data or column we need to add the square bracket. Now column name is ID, first column name is ID, then second column name is name, and third column name is Sal, right? So now we are going to create a spark dot, firstly let's run it, so it will give the intelligence. So we can, so already I collected, so wait for some time, I just run, so it will give the intelligence. So there is a low chances of getting error, right? Now let me we are getting okay spark. Now I can run the again once again the code. Let's see. Okay, now it is completed. Now I can create the variable, that is df data frame and spark. Now it is the like whenever now if you see it's showing the intelligence, because now cluster is connected and we run. Now create data frame. So first we are going to give the data variables, or we can call data variable, then schema, right? Let schema, let me run it. Okay, so it is run successfully. Let me show. So we have two types, either we can use the show on display. In show it will show the data in partition format, but in display it will show in the table format. So now we are the 102 103 101 102 103 104, right? So these are the 4 records we have. So now suppose what we want, as I mentioned, we want to do the aggregate function, sum, mean, max, average and count. So df.select, right? Now we are df.select. Suppose now what we are doing, we want to do the sum, right? Sum, this is where we can write. Now which is the, what is the column name we want to do? So column we want to do the sum of Sal, right? Now if I run it and if I show it, if you see how it will show. Let me, okay, wait, we can, what we can do, equal to df, let me do once again. Okay, we had show df dot select, right? Then we want sum, right? And which, what is the column name? Sal, right? And if I remove this one, because same action is not possible, and now if I click on show and let me run it. So now we got as it is, so as it is function it's showing. So we need to give the alias, right? Because now what I can do, I can give the alias function, alias, and what we want, total salary, I can give the total sal, right? Now we done same thing, like now we done with the total sal. So now we want to find the minimum salary, right, for the from the table, right, or our data frame. So what we can do, just give the comma and then mean salary, mean function, and again like what is the column name? Sal. Then here also we need to give the alias, so I just use dot alias function, and then I can use the mean salary, right? Now we done with the mean salary. Again I can use the max salary, so max is small, right? Then what is the column name? Column name is sal. Then I can again I give the alias for the max salary, that is max salary. Again now next is average. Now let me add average, right? Again what is the column name where we want to find average? That is salary. Now again I can give the alias, right? And then what alias we want to give new, that is average. Let me, average salary, right? Then total count, let me use the count also, right? Count, again what count we want, suppose maybe whole table, I can give the, here I can give the salary. Let's see salary. So count, when you use the single column it will don't consider the null, but if you use the whole table it not consider the null, right? It will give the, even though one record is totally null, right? So it will give the, consider that null as a one record, but when you use the single column then it will not consider the null record. Name, alias, then total count, I can use the total. So now let me run it. So what we have done, so we got error, let's see what error we got. If I, so total cell is not defined, okay, so total cell, so we got cell, okay, here we forgot to add double quote, okay. Now let's see, cell means cell, cell max cell, then average salary, and then counts, total count, right? Now let me run it. Now it will work. So now if you see, first we perform the sum, like total salary, that is sum, then next mean salary, that is mean salary, then max salary. So we can perform n number of operation like on the data frame. So that is like mostly aggregate function. So that's all about today's video. If you have any question, please write down in comment and please subscribe the channel. Thank you.